Welcome to Seneca Indians Basketball, live on kneo.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the KNEO Sports Network. You're now locked into the official pregame show for the Seneca Indians. Now let's join Ben Walcott live on location.
And a pleasant good evening, and we welcome you here to Monett, Missouri, as we get set for high school basketball here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network. It is the 0-8 Seneca Indians versus the 4-6 Monett Cubs. I'm Ben Wolcott, joined by Coach Darryl Harbaugh. Countdown to tip-off sponsors here this evening: People's Bank of Seneca and Prater's Pharmacy, as this Seneca team gets ready to go here this evening. And Darryl, it's a very young team. Second time we will have gotten the opportunity to see this Seneca team, and you know, you're looking throughout the year for just progress for this Seneca team.
Yeah, you're looking at fundamental progress, making sure you're doing the right things at the right time. It's smart basketball. Smart wins sometimes, and as long as you're doing smart things on the court, that's what you're looking for.
It'll be interesting to see what happens. This is the second time these two teams have met up in the last week and a half, as they actually met up in the Southwest tournament to start that tournament on the 27th, and Monett came away with a 50-33 win. Seneca actually lost in overtime to Macaulay Catholic in the consolation semifinals, 46-41, before falling to Wheaton in that seventh place game, 63-46. So you're kind of seeing some progress here, Darryl. Obviously, you would have loved to get a win there against Macaulay Catholic, but you know, taking a team like that to overtime that has a winning record is that progress that you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting close. You're getting there. We're looking for a few wins this year. That's it. I mean, I don't think the expectations are too high right now. You know, you're playing a bunch of underclassmen, so just the progress that you're trying to make, and you know, see if you can do the right things at the right time.
You talk about all the underclassmen. There are only 3 upperclassmen, no seniors, and 3 juniors on this year's squad. So no seniors and only 3 upperclassmen. The rest are freshmen and sophomores. And Darryl, you're kind of seeing, you know, some of the progress. You're seeing it here in this JV contest, as Seneca has a lead here on Monett on the JV squad with 4 minutes to go, and they've looked very competitive in this JV contest so far. But you know, they're playing kids their own age compared to having to step up against juniors and seniors.
Yeah, it's a little different when you have stepped up there against that side. It's just the quickness and the strength and the speed.
Take a timeout and come back with more of the preview after this. You're watching Seneca Indian basketball here on the KNEO, Seneca Indian Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is, better health, better you.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
I'm Bryce Johnson with this Unpacking It Sports and Faith Minute. No matter how talented a basketball player might be, they will never win a championship without help. If they try to accomplish the task alone with their limited ability, they can only go so far. As followers of Jesus, we also can get caught up in trying to be self-sufficient. Even if we're working for the Lord, we can start leaning towards self-reliance. Paul gives us a good reminder about self-sufficiency when he writes in 2 Corinthians 3, 4, and 5, "Such is the confidence that we have through Christ toward God. Not that we are sufficient in ourselves to claim anything as coming from us, but our sufficiency is from God." In John 15:5, Jesus says, "I am the vine, you are the branches. The one who remains in me, and I in him, bears much fruit, for apart from me, you can do nothing." Today, let's get rid of our self-reliance and confess our need for God in all that we do. I'm Bryce Johnson, and you can unpack that. For more, go to unpackingit.com.
And we welcome you back. 2:42 to go here in this JV contest as Seneca and Monett going at it. It's 45-43 Seneca here in this JV contest. But, Darryl, it's the beginning of Big 8 play, and once again, it's an all Big 8 district. And so if you're this Seneca team, not only are you fighting for not conference supremacy, but conference seeding, you're also fighting for district seeding as well.
Oh, yeah, conference. Well, the conference is your district, basically, except maybe Aurora. That's the only one that's not in it. Exactly.
There's got to be one other, too, because there's, 9
Lamar.
teams. Or there must be two others because it's a 6-team district, and there's 9 teams in the Big 8. So you got Aurora and Lamar, and I'm drawing a blank on who might be that last one that we're missing.
Oh, Mack County.
Oh, yeah. Good. Yeah, Lamar is in a class.
I think Mack's 5A.
Yeah, Mack is in with Webb City. They have to go to, I believe it's Willard for their district, and then Lamar is 3A in basketball, and so they won't obviously not be in the district. And then Aurora probably got sprung towards that Kansas City district like the girls did too.
Well, they're the furthest one east out of the conference now. So it happens, but it's conference play. You're always going at it in conference play, and everything conference play directs it to district play and district seeding.
This East Newton squad this year, very good squad for East Newton. They probably are going to have a lot to say about who wins the district as well as who wins the conference. And I think the other team that will have a lot to say and who wins it is going to be Nevada.
Yeah, those are the two teams right now, Ben. I just had brought it up. East Newton 8-3, Nevada 8-2. Those are right now. Those are the two teams that's kind of separated themselves from the rest of the pack. Cassville being 4-6, Monett 4-6, Mount Vernon 4-7, of course Seneca 0-8. But those two teams have kind of put themselves up. We'll find out through district play if that's going to hold.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens here just throughout the year as you keep going along. And like we say all the time, you want to be playing your best basketball when you get to the end of February and early March.
That's when it counts. That's when district comes to play. It's just one and done, and you better be playing your best.
There is a whole slew of new coaches in the Big 8 conference as well. Kyle Fields still in East Newton, and I'm drawing a blank on his name, but the Nevada coach still there as well. Those two still where they always are. But Cassville has a new coach. It's not an unfamiliar coach. It's Mike Ray, who coached Mount Vernon for all those years, is in his first year in Cassville. Mount Vernon has a new coach this year. And so there are plenty of new coaches going on. Sean Gray is the one I'm thinking of, for Nevada.
Yeah, Sean Gray.
So, and those two, other than Skip Brock, obviously have Sean Gray and Kyle Fields have the most experience out of everybody. And like we said, Kyle Fields He's done a good job. I don't know that they've won the district since they went to that state quarterfinal in 2021, but Kyle Fields always gets anything and everything out of them, just like Nevada does in Sean Gray.
Very well coached, very well disciplined, and the kids know when they get on the court, the kids know their role. They're not trying to do something they can't do. They're not trying to do something outside their realm. It's their role to play, and this is what they need to do to make sure the team's win. That's the way they're coached, and they very well do it.
Take a time out, come back with more of the preview after this. Your countdown to tip-off sponsors, People's Bank of Seneca and Prater Pharmacy.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
The Seneca R7 School District is proud to support the student athletes and coaches competing in this game. High school activities help students learn life values such as hard work, dedication, and teamwork. The Seneca R7 School District is honored to serve such a great community and wants to thank all the Indian fans for their great support. The Seneca R7 School District, tradition, pride, class.
A business impact partner of KNEO is ProLube Tire and Auto Center in Neosho. Serving the area since 2001, they're open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. ProLube Tire and Auto Center offers tire and brake repair, as well as transmission service, front-end alignments, and more. Located at 1406 North Business 49 in Neosho. More information 417-526-4984 or online at proluberepair.com.
A proud backer of the Seneca Indians is Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca. Located at 1101 Cherokee, they are honored to serve the area with traditional service options including church and graveside services. They also have prearranged funeral plans. For more information, the phone number for Funeral Director Mike Steele at Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca is 417-776-2251 or online campbell-biddlecomefh.com.
Mid-America Specialty Markets of Seneca is a supporter of the Seneca Indians, and they're proud to bring you today's game. They provide insurance services for the four-state area, including home, auto, life, and agribusiness. Located at 910 Washington Avenue in Seneca, they are licensed in Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Kansas. Learn more today at midminsurance.com or call 417-451-9177. Mid-America Specialty Markets. Protecting your business and family is our specialty.
Chapman Sawmill and Hardwood Lumber is located at 17402 Kentucky Road in Neosho. They specialize in custom woodworking, wide plank flooring, and custom sawing. They make headboards, dining tables, coffee tables, and even stairs for a staircase. For more information and see some of their work and get pricing, call 417-438-5507.
Looking for a personal checking account with real rewards? Open a Community Choice checking account at First Community Bank and earn up to $200. Get $100 when you set up direct deposit and another $100 after just 15 debit card purchases. No monthly service fee, free online and mobile banking, and interest paid on your balance. Open your account today with just $50 and start enjoying the perks. Call 888-780-8391 or visit firstcommunity.net for details. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC. See bank for complete details. Account earns 0.01% APY. APY equals annual percentage yield.
Forbes asked and the people answered. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is one of America's best insurance companies. Forbes recognizes what our customers have known for generations. We are committed to protecting families and the lives they've built. For auto, home, life, and business protection, call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half-priced, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca, located at 308 Washington, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Proud to support the Seneca Indians.
And we welcome you back. Still 11 seconds to go here in the JV contest. Seneca has a 51-49 lead here. Looking to make a second free throw to try and extend the lead to 3. Second one short. Monett has an offensive rebound here. Chance to tie or take a lead here, as they're going to pop a 3, and it's short. Offensive rebound and putback is good. And we are headed to overtime in the JV contest, which Daryl, you and I were joking about 10 minutes ago, saying watch this game go into overtime.
Yeah. They're usually long enough nights anyway, but now we're going to have it overtime. What, a little 4-minute, 2-minute, 4-minute, something like that, maybe.
JV, they sometimes cut it down a little bit, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's 2 or 3 minute overtime session here. But, you know, Daryl, it's kind of been it just happened there in the JV game, happens all the time in the varsity game, is you have a long shot and nobody boxes out on the rebound.
Yeah. Well, the shot went up, and basically everybody just stood around and watched, see what happened. And nobody blocked out the kid from Monett. He just caught it underneath, put it back up and in.
And that's why you always take those shots with, 4 or 5 seconds left on the clock. So if you miss, you have an opportunity at a rebound and to get the shot off. But this Seneca team, as we go back to varsity here, a very busy week this week, Daryl, that finished a busy week at the end of last week. They were in that Southwest tournament, then went to El Dorado last Friday. Here today, home non-conference games on Thursday and Friday against Liberal and Diamond, and then they head to Crane next week. And so a very busy couple weeks here to start the second half of the season.
Yeah. Well, they got a late start too, because they switched everything back to after the first week of December, because they had a feeling football was going to go deep into the playoffs, which they did. So they didn't get started until 4 or 5 games after everybody else got started. So, but it don't matter. They get into it pretty quick.
And after they head to Crane, the next week they're in another tournament over in Kansas before jumping back into Big 8 play at the end of January. So it's kind of interesting. You start Big 8 play here basically beginning part of January, and you don't have another Big 8 game until the 27th at home against East Newton.
Yeah, it's, I don't know. The tournaments in the middle of conference play is kind of tough to schedule and tough to get into, tough to take care of. But, like you said, they should be going by this time. Everything should be good by the time they get in the season. That's when they need to be playing their best.
Well, you look end of January into February, it's a whole slew of conference games. You don't get out of conference again until after you're done with Big 8 play on the 19th against Lighthouse and then Stratford, both those games at home before you jump into district play beginning part of December.
Yeah, it's like I said, everything's crammed in there. We haven't had any winter weather yet, Ben.
But coming.
It's coming. Sometimes it's coming. So there at the end, when you try to cram all those games in, it's tough. it makes it tough sometimes. There's a lot of times you have to reschedule games and schedule games, and sometimes you have to go on Wednesday, sometimes you have to go on Saturdays just to get them all in, just to get the conference games in, and then and of course that's your district opponents.
Take another time out, come back with more after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is, better health, better you.
A sponsor of community broadcasting on KNEO, Southwest Missouri Bank in Neosho, serving the Neosho area from 2 locations. They offer personal banking services, including checking and savings accounts, home loans, and online banking. Learn more online at smbonline.com. Southwest Missouri Bank, an equal housing lender. Member FDIC, where their slogan is,
Southwest Missouri Bank, we can do that.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
Access Family Care serves all of your health care needs, from behavioral health to dental services to primary medical needs. AccessFamilyCare.org. Women's health, OBGYN services. AccessFamilyCare.org, with locations across Southwest Missouri. AccessFamilyCare.org. Quality, convenient health care. Access Family Care medical and dental clinics. Building relationships, providing great care.
I'm Bryce Johnson with this Unpacking It Sports and Faith Minute. One thing that all sports fans despise is an athlete who only gives bare minimum effort. We want to watch athletes who play with passion, not who look disengaged and disinterested. But what about in our own lives? Are we just doing the bare minimum at our jobs, in our marriage, with our kids, or in serving God? As followers of Jesus, we must stand out and set the tone of hope, peace, and joy when we interact with others. Our lives should be different as we represent Christ and give maximum effort. 1 Timothy 4:12 says, "Let no one despise you for your youth, but set the believers an example in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, in purity." Rather than needing other people to set the tone for us, we should make it a priority to set the example for others with our attitude and effort. Today, let's set the tone and affect the culture around us. I'm Bryce Johnson, and you can unpack that. For more, go to unpackingit.com.
And we welcome you back as there's about 11 seconds, less than that, I think, in overtime here of this JV contest as Seneca has a 1-point lead, 54-53. Monett does have the basketball coming out of the timeout. I was right.
13.
I was closer than I thought. 13.4 seconds left here in overtime. So Monett will get the ball here. They were down by 2 at the end of regulation. shot a long three, missed it short, and then offensive rebound and put back with no time on the clock sent this game to overtime.
13 seconds. Looked like JV coming with a little pressure to try to slow the ball down, get down the court.
Both teams are in the double bonus as the little runner is no good. And an offensive rebound for Seneca with 5.7 seconds left here. And Dale, if I can get you to switch the camera to the free throws, just let them watch the free throws.
Oh, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, there we go. Seneca's up by one. Got a chance to get a couple more.
Yeah, wouldn't ice it, but it would make them have to shoot a three here to try and send a game to double overtime. It's been a very long 2 minutes, Daryl, because, normally varsity games you get 4 minutes of overtime. This is 2 minutes of overtime as the first free throw is good there.
And, Seneca needs a little bit of it's been a rough start, so Seneca needs a little bit of a good thing to happen, and this will be all right. This will be good.
As
win a game, maybe.
Second free throw is good as well. Both those free throws were made by River Franks. So on the other end, three-quarter heave is no good, and Seneca will win the JV contest here in overtime, 56-53. And you hope that you can carry some of that momentum into the varsity game. I only did 2 freshman quarters, and we were thinking maybe we'd be lucky for the game to start 7 o'clock, and now it's going to start right around the normal time of 7:30.
That's what we wish it started at 7:30, but it's not. Yeah, maybe.
It'll be close to
a little after that.
Yeah.
But like you said, Ben, it's just a good thing, to top out on the JV squad. That was good. That was good for the kids.
Take another timeout, come back with more after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network. Countdown to tip-off sponsors People's Bank of Seneca and Prater's Pharmacy.
Lions Forward is more than a campaign. It's our commitment to the future. Through private giving, we're expanding educational opportunities in Joplin and the four-state area, strengthening programs, and investing in our students. Many MSSU graduates choose to stay in our region, becoming the healthcare professionals, educators, and business leaders who keep our community strong.
The Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce is an organization that exists to make Southwest Missouri a better place to live. That is why they are proud supporters of high school athletics. They understand that the life lessons learned from sporting competition teaches responsibility and discipline and makes our student athletes better citizens for tomorrow. Learn more about local area events online at neoshocc.com. Proud supporters of local school athletics.
I'm Bryce Johnson with this Unpacking It Sports and Faith Minute. In baseball, even when a player strikes out, he still approaches his next at-bat thinking that he will get a hit. Just like baseball players, we are sometimes going to strike out in our walk of faith. But when we sin, it's important to get back out there and follow Jesus daily. No batter deliberately embraces the strikeout, so why would we deliberately embrace disobedience? Followers of Jesus live with a desire to obey. The Bible says God has called us to live holy lives, not impure lives. Even though we will slip up as we place our faith in Jesus, we know we are given grace and forgiveness. The Bible also says if we confess our sins, He is faithful and just and will forgive us our sins and purify us from all unrighteousness. Today, let's live holy lives, chasing after obedience and resting in God's grace when we do strike out. I'm Bryce Johnson, and you can unpack that. For more, go to unpackingit.com.
And we welcome you back. It's still about 12 minutes to go until we get starting lineups introduced here for this contest between Seneca and Monett. And we've spent a lot of time talking about Seneca. Let's talk a little bit about this Monett squad. They come in 4-6 overall. They actually made it to the championship game of that Southwest tournament before falling to East Newton in that championship game 40-23. After tonight, they go to Mount Vernon on Friday, so that should be a tough one for them. And then they also go to the Crane Invitational. Seneca starts, I saw a bracket, I believe it's Crane. Seneca, the 8 seed, Crane, the 1 seed. Monett is the 4 or the 5 seed, and they play Cassville in that first contest, so it's kind of interesting. You sometimes join those tournaments to get out of Big 8 play, and what do? You play a Big 8 team to start right off the bat.
You try to see you try to see different teams in these tournaments, and what happens is, just like you said, Ben, they're trying to do the same thing and trying to find some tournaments to play in. But sometimes you got to go a little bit, just like going over to Kansas. And there, for years they went to J, Oklahoma. Went to the J, trying to find some Oklahoma teams, trying to find some Kansas teams, and just teams that you don't normally see or play.
This Monett team, after this week, those 2 games in Big 8 play, they also have a little bit of a break in Big 8 play. They won't see another Big 8 team until they go to East Newton on the 30th. And so I think you'll know a lot about this Monett team by the time you get to the end of January, early February, because they jump back into Big 8 play after tonight and Friday night. They got some tough competition because they go to East Newton and then they host Cassville and then go to Nevada. Those are 3 tough games to have back-to-back Big 8 play-wise.
They're going to find out exactly where they stand and where they stand in the districts as well, playing those teams.
They actually do not end their Big 8 portion of the season until the 17th, and then when they head to Lamar, and then they have a home game against Reed Spring on the 23rd, and then they are off until they start district play. So a little bit of a layoff for them, maybe a week or so that they're off before Big 8 play starts, because I think Big 8 play, or not Big 8, district play should start right around that first week of March.
It's usually when it happens, right there at the end of February, first part of March. Get into district play, have the district seating meeting about a week or 2 before that, and just get everything set so everybody knows where they're at by that time. By the end of February, by the middle, late February, you know where you're at. You probably know where you're going to be at district time and who you're going to play in the brackets drawn. I mean, it'd be nice to get one of those 2, top 2 seeds and have a bye, but, you never know.
Go ahead, take a timeout, come back with more of the preview after this. Your countdown to tip-off sponsors: People's Bank of Seneca, Prater's Pharmacy.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is better health, better you.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Cedar Lane Farm and Garden at 143 Cherokee Avenue in Seneca is your local feed dealer and a supporter of Seneca Indian sports. Offering vet, livestock, and pet products, Cedar Lane also carries a full line of farm and garden supplies. For more information, contact Cedar Farm and Garden on Cherokee Avenue in Seneca today. The number is 417-776-8231. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturday, 8 a.m. through 2 p.m. for your convenience. Go Indians!
I'm Bryce Johnson with this Unpacking It Sports and Faith Minute. In baseball, even when a player strikes out, he still approaches his next at-bat thinking that he will get a hit. Just like baseball players, we are sometimes going to strike out in our walk of faith. But when we sin, it's important to get back out there and follow Jesus daily. No batter deliberately embraces the strikeout, so why would we deliberately embrace disobedience? Followers of Jesus live with a desire to obey. The Bible says God has called us to live holy lives, not impure lives. Even though we will slip up as we place our faith in Jesus, we know we are given grace and forgiveness. The Bible also says if we confess our sins, He is faithful and just and will forgive us our sins and purify us from all unrighteousness. Today, let's live holy lives, chasing after obedience and resting in God's grace when we do strike out. I'm Bryce Johnson, and you can unpack that. For more, go to unpackingit.com.
And we welcome you back. About 5 minutes to go here till we get to the start of this one as these two teams get set to play each other for the second time here in about a week and a half's time. As Seneca averaging 31 points a game, Monett averaging 45 points a game. It was a 50-23 win the last time, 33 win the last time these two teams matched up. It was a Monett win. Seneca actually had that game within 3 about midway through the second quarter before Monett was able to start pulling away a little bit. Last time Seneca won was last year in 2025. They beat them 61-54 before falling to them in district play by 10 points. So just goes to show how important these regular season games are. And, you know, sometimes the Big 8 games seem to carry a little bit more weight than if you meet them in a tournament somewhere.
Oh, yeah. When you're talking head-to-head, it's always Big 8 play. Big 8 play. What'd you do in the Big 8 play? It's always Big 8 play. If you don't see the team other than a tournament, then that tournament counts. But most of the time, it's head-to-head during Big 8 type play that counts as far as your district is concerned.
Still about 3.5 minutes to go till we get to the start of this contest here between these two teams. And then, like we said, a very busy week for Seneca here because they have a game here tonight. They're at home on Thursday against Liberal and then host Diamond on Friday. And Thursday night is just a boys contest. Friday night is actually a super night. The girls host New Heights Christian at 6 o'clock, and then the boys host Diamond at 7 o'clock. So a very busy week here on the KNEO Sports Network following Seneca, as we were here last night for the girls, here tonight following the boys, and then home Thursday and Friday night as well. So, but you know, if we weren't really into the swing of things before this week, you're definitely getting back into it now. And then next week there's a couple girls games on the docket just because the boys are out of town in that Crane tournament, and then the week after they're both in Kansas for a tournament, so we'll actually have a week where we don't have any broadcasts. So you're trying to get back into the swing of things, and then next thing you know, February is here and you're trying to cram in games because of weather. Like we said, I think, Daryl, there's been about 2 days that have felt really cold this winter so far, but come late January, early February, I have a feeling winter is going to come in roaring like a lion at some point.
Old man winters hasn't gone away yet. You know, it's just been unseasonally. It's been warm in the past. It'll be warm again, but you know, we've had some nice days here in January, and I keep thinking every nice day is one day closer to spring.
Yeah, I agree.
But you know, you're gonna eventually probably. Man, you know, some of our biggest snows have been in March, and you know, at the end of February and March. So it's still coming. I got a feeling it's still coming somewhere down the road.
Yeah, interesting to see what happens along the way. It seems like the last couple of years are that second or third week of February is where everything gets screwy because you're trying to get those games in for seeding purposes and figure out who's going to win the Big Eight, and then trying to cram those games in. And that's what we're talking about with having to go on Saturdays and Wednesdays sometimes.
Yeah, I just talked to a friend of mine who actually took a trip to Alaska. And I said, how's the weather up there? He said, it's 40 below. He said, it's a whole lot colder up there than normal. So it's 40 below, and I keep thinking it's going to come down here.
Yeah, my mom back home in Vermont, they've gotten tons and tons of snow. So like we said, I'm sure it's coming this way at some point. Take a time out for the national anthem. Come back with starting lineups after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Marine Center Incorporated is a sponsor of Seneca Athletics. In business since 1979, they offer Mercury and Suzuki motors, along with low boats as well as boat repairs. Located at 4961 Highway 43 in Joplin, Missouri, open Monday through Friday 9 to 5, Saturday 9 to 12, and closed on Sunday. For more information, the phone number is 417-781-7450 or online at marinecenterjoplin.com. The Marine Center Incorporated, where the slogan is, your family boating headquarters.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the four-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
And we welcome you back as we get set for action here between Seneca and Monett. Countdown to tip-off sponsors with People's Bank of Seneca and Prater's Pharmacy. Now let's get your starting lineups here tonight, sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. First for the visiting Seneca Indians, they come in at 0-8 overall. A 5'9 sophomore guard, number 2, Jackson Yoakum. A 5'9 freshman guard, number 5, Derek Sherwood. A 5'10 sophomore guard, number 13, Blake McKinney. A 6-foot freshman forward, number 20, Brenton Crow. And a 5'9 junior guard, number 23, Hayden Moser. Head coach is Skip Brock. He's assisted by David Sherwood and Dale Hunter. And now the starting lineups for the Monett Cubs, coming in at 4-6 overall. A 5'9 junior, number 1, Bryce Hoyt. A 6'1 junior, number 10, Carson Nesselrode. A 5'9 sophomore, number 12, Brady Ray. A 6'3 junior, number 13, Jack Stevens. And a 6'2 senior, number 35, Alex Meeks. Head coach of the Cubs is Andrew Ballack. He's assisted by Richie Ray and Tommy Sankston. Seneca, the road uniforms here this evening. They are in the Road Reds with white trim and white numbers. For Monett, they are in the home whites with gold trim and gold numbers here this evening. And Darryl, this is only they've played 8 games, but this is only the second time all year that we've been able to see the Seneca team just due to scheduling difficulties.
Right, yeah. I mean, like I said, they started late, and then they were gone in tournaments, and we really haven't got to see him play that much. And just like I said, this is the second time we've actually got to see him in person, covering here on the radio and on the internet.
As Monett will be going left to right here in the first half. Seneca will be going right to left. As jumping for Seneca will be Crow. Jumping for Monett looks like it'll be Meeks. Just making sure everything is all squared away. And here is the jump to start the contest, and Monett wins the tip to start things off. So they have it right wing side, trying to get it down low, kick it back out. Right corner 3 is no good, and a good box out there by Crow for Seneca. Now with it for the Indians is Sherwood. Nice bounce pass down low. Unfortunately couldn't get it to that weak side to Yoakum, and a turnover, but now it's stolen back by Sherwood. Sherwood going to go up, and I think he double dribbled, or he carried it.
Yeah. The dribble got away from him a little bit, got up too high. Seneca coming out 2-3 zone.
No score, 29 seconds into the contest.
Monett tried to go short corner last time, but nobody dove the basket.
It's the ball tipped by Sherwood. Sherwood has had a good start to this contest. Darrell hit a couple of them and able to steal one. Just unfortunately for him, carried the basketball on the way to the basket.
Yeah, he couldn't get there quick enough, and the ball got away from him. Got a little anxious.
Monett with it in the right corner with Hoyt. Work it top of the key, swing it to the left corner now, back towards the right wing side. Right corner with it, an open 3 is short for Stevens, and it's out of bounds to Seneca. Newmac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, Prolue Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, and Prairie Top Chiropractic sponsoring the broadcast, as now Monett coming with a little bit of pressure here.
A little bit of a box press, mainly just to slow things down.
Yoakum, an open 3, and that's good for Jackson Yoakum. And Seneca opens the scoring here a minute 15 in. Monett has had a couple open looks that haven't gone down. Seneca finally got a shot off. It was an open look, and it was good. As Meeks tries to answer, no good, and a good rebound there by Sherwood. Gets it in the front court to Mosier. Mosier drives, trying to kick it baseline to McKinney. It goes out of bounds, and it will stay with Seneca.
It's a good start. I mean, Monett's had some open shots, had some open looks, but they can't get anything down. Look like they're 3 happy. Shooting the threes all the time. Hadn't taken anything in the basket.
As Seneca tried to get it into Crow, and now it's stolen back. And Seneca will keep the basketball. Mid-America Specialty Markets, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, Cedar Lane Farm and Garden, Chapman Sawmill, and Hardwood Lumber all sponsoring the broadcast. As they're going to inbound with Mosier. And the ball is stolen away. Is able to read the pass there. Is that 13? As that's Jack Stevens. And that's one of those learning processes, Darrell, that you find out quickly that you can't make those passes when you get in a varsity game, as the bucket is good for Brady Ray. 4-2 here for Monett. 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter on the KNEO Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
6:01 to go here. Opening quarter of play. Monett has a 4-3 lead. As Camden Tolles checks in for Monett.
Little dime and press here, but it's just basically to slow the ball down. But Seneca's got to be able to handle the press and make the passes.
Seneca gets it into Yoakum,
Yeah,
but
there
it
you go.
falls into the Monett bench, and now Monett with a mistake of their own. Seneca kicks it back to Sherwood. Sherwood drives and is fouled on the way up, so he'll go to the free throw line for 2. They're actually going to say it was on the baseline.
On the floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's an interesting call, because it sure looked like he was shooting.
2-3, baseline inbounds.
As Seneca loses the
bad
basketball. As on the other end, left-handed layup is no good for Meeks, but he's fouled, so he'll go to the free throw line for 2.
23.
As Mosier picks up his team's first. So if it's not a shooting foul down there, how's it a shooting foul down here?
I don't know, Ben. I'm not the one to make the call.
It's the first free throw's no good. One more coming. As in for Seneca is Thomas Adkins. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministry, Seneca School District, Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank and Trust sponsoring the broadcast. He missed both free throws, but Seneca couldn't box out. Deep three is short, but another offensive rebound. So they now drive, picks up his dribble, kicks it to Meeks. Meeks drives the lane, get the bucket and the foul. He just missed 2 free throws, but now he has a chance at a 3-point play. Second team foul on Seneca. As it's the first, no, they haven't put the new foul on there. As it's on Blake McKinney, his first. The free throw is up, and it falls off. So it stays 6-3, but now a turnover here by Seneca. And now it's turned back over, as with it for Seneca. Had it was Stedman, but now they call a jump ball, and the possession arrow favors Seneca. 6-3 Monett, 5:10 to go here, opening quarter of play.
The thing about it is they haven't trapped anybody with this press. I mean, you should be able to pass right over top of it.
Seneca has it in the back court.
There you go.
And now gets it into the front court. Gets it down low to Yoakum. His shot was blocked. Offensive rebound. Putback is blocked as well, though. That was kind of what you were looking for, Darryl. Unfortunately, got blocked a couple times. They call an offensive foul now on Alex Meeks as he did the football move of lowering his shoulder.
Yeah, he got excited and got the ball down inside, and it's kind of straight up on the shoulder.
As Carson Nesselrode checks back in for Monett. 4:51 to go here, opening quarter. Seneca has it in the front court with Crow. Nobody stops him, gets it down low. Right-handed layup is no good for Yoakum, but he's fouled, so he'll go to the free throw line for 2. Third team foul on Monett, and it's the second on Brady Ray. And as here comes the first free throw. And that's good. One more coming. As in for Monett is Tucker Gates.
Monett's got a few steals and turnovers from that press, but haven't really capitalized on it, Ben.
As Yoakum has all 5 of Seneca's points to cut the lead to 1. Monett driving the hole, dishing it, and now they kick it out. That's one I'm kind of surprised. He was more wide open than he thought, Darryl. Instead, they kick it out for a 3 that's no good. It's fumbled around to Seneca and Atkins.
Yeah, like I said, Ben, I don't know. They don't look like they're going.
It's Crow in the paint, gets double-teamed, able to kick it out. Sherwood swings it to Yoakum. Yoakum's got all 5 here for Seneca. Crow going to drive in the lane, his floater, and he banks it in. 7-6 Seneca halfway through the first quarter. Nice bounce pass down low. They work it around corners, short corner, kick it back out top of the key. Now down low on the left side, back out now with it is Hoyt. Work it around, driving the lane, little runner in the lane is short. but it's poked out. An offensive rebound. The three is no good for Monett again, and they call a foul on Monett on the rebound. That's already the fourth foul on Monett, as Meeks is set to check back in, as it's the first personal on Jack Stevens. Right now, Monett is wanting to go outside, Daryl, and that's a little bit of a surprise.
They're not.
Seneca picks up their dribble, able to break through the press. Yoakum has it, trying to get it down low. Read it a little too late, trying to get it to Stedman. They had a 2-on-1 there if he'd been able to read it a little bit quicker. It's Monett with it, and wrong team, excuse me, that's Nesselrode. Down low, triple teamed, and Monett somehow comes away with it. Bodies fly everywhere, and the three is good for Carson Nesselrode. And a timeout by Monett with 3:11 to go here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Americans have a big healthcare problem. Over 100 million citizens carry medical debt while spending on overpriced and complicated health insurance. As Christians, we don't have to pay for a broken system. Christian Healthcare Ministries is a faith-based alternative to health insurance at half the cost. Plus, you can enroll at any time. Stand up to insurance and join CHM today.
And we welcome you back. I believe the score should be 9-7 here. They have 12-7 on the scoreboard, but we don't think that's right.
You're checking the scoreboard right now. They're checking the board. They're checking the.
There you go.
Yeah, they were checking it down, making sure they had it correct.
I was like, how if it was 7-6, all of a sudden it goes to 12-7, and now they have to let the final 10 seconds of that timeout come off before get going again here. 3:11 to go here in the opening quarter of play. Crow to inbound for Seneca. He's able to get it in to Sherwood, trying to get it back to Crow, and they call a foul on Monett, and that's the fifth team foul, so free throws are coming. As it is the first foul on Henry Walker. So going to the free throw line for two is Crow. See if you can take advantage of that here in the final 3:08 of the quarter. It's the first free throw rimmed out. Four State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, the Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, Hottle Springs Church of Christ, CareNet Pregnancy Center, all sponsoring the broadcast. As Crow can't make either, and the rebound goes to Henry Walker. Monett has it in the front court, left corner open three, no good. Gets his own rebound, though. Nobody boxed him out. Now on the other end, they drive baseline, spin move in the lane. Jumper no good, but a rebound to Walker, and now he saves it. A nice save in to a teammate, no good. And now it's still scrummed around, and coming away with it is Monett. There's a lot of contact down low, no call, and Monett still comes away with it. As on the other end, they're going to call an offensive foul on Alex Meeks, and that is number 2 on him. It's a player control foul. That's about 5 different opportunities that they had, as Camden Tolles will have to check back in for him. Somebody checked in for Seneca.
13.
It's in for Seneca again is Blake McKinney. Yes, Sherwood with it for Seneca. Picks up his dribble, gets it in the front court to Yoakum. Yoakum to Crow. Crow kicks it back out. Adkins drives the lane. Floater in the lane is no good. And the rebound goes to Monett. Works it left wing side. Walker blows by a defender. Crow tried to get in his way, but a good shot there by Walker.
Well, Walker's the one been keeping the ball alive on the offensive boards.
Sherwood with it for Seneca in the front court to Yoakum. Yoakum back to Sherwood. Now to Adkins, left corner. Strip it back to Yoakum to Sherwood, top of the key, misses it short, and the rebound goes to Stevens. Monett in the front court. As driving baseline, kick it out. Walker an open three, no good. And that was a good box out by Crow, and then the loose ball foul on Camden Tolles, so Crow will go back to the free throw line for 2 more.
I mean, what has Monett hit? 1-3?
Yeah.
And they just keep jacking them up.
Instead
of pounding the ball to the basket, I don't.
They've
I
shot
don't know.
about 7 or 8.
Hey, as the we can block out, that's good for Seneca.
It's the first free throw. Rims in for Crow. Every part of the rim and then fell in. It's Lyndon Stedman back in for Seneca. The second free throw is good as well. So after going 0 for 2 his last trip, goes 2 for 2 that trip. 1:35 to go here, opening quarter. It's 11-9 Monett. Left corner driving, gets double teamed, kicks it back out to Walker down low, kicks it out, open three, no good. A fight for the rebound, and Stedman somehow comes away with it for Seneca, and it's the second foul on Camden Tolles now. Both bigs for Monett are in foul trouble already. I stopped keeping track after 5, but this is about foul 8 or 9 here in the first quarter for Monett.
You live and die by the 3, Ben, and Monett just keeps jacking them up. They don't want to pound the ball down inside where they've got size, they've got strength, they've got everything in their advantage, and they won't do it.
Because you're going to have another small player check in. That's Bryce Hoyt. So the size advantage has disappeared now for Monett, with 2 players in foul trouble for the Cubs. As Stedman goes 2 for 2, and we're tied at 11 with 1:21 to go here. Yeah. Opening quarter, and almost a steal by Sherwood. He was on the end line there. But right now, Seneca has the momentum. With 1:16 to go here, opening quarter of play. Free throw line, Walker, he's got it back, right wing side, drives, kicks it out. Left corner, open 3 is airballed, and a rebound goes to McKinney for Seneca. Sherwood in the front court, gets it to Adkins. Free throw line to Crow, he lost his dribble. Hoyt now with it, working one-on-one. Hoyt drives, got hit on the head, so he'll go to the free throw line for 2. It was not on the main defender, which I think was Sherwood. It was on the trailer, hit him on the head as he was flying by.
Nope.
Which I think was
13.
Blake McKinney, his second. So first free throw's no good. One more coming, as now in for Seneca is Saul Ball. As Derek Sherwood checks out. This may be the most points Seneca has scored in a quarter so far this year, as both free throws are missed, and a good box out there by McKinney. Under a minute to go here in the quarter, and the ball's thrown away by Seneca. Keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on X at KNEO 917 Sports. See if Monett here goes for one shot.
40-some seconds? I doubt it.
Right wing side, it's a 2-3 zone here for Seneca. As driving baseline, little bank shot, no good. Offensive rebound for Monett in the paint, and an offensive foul on Bryce Hoyt. Good job there. I'm not sure what number it was, Daryl, but he did a good job taking the charge.
Yeah, well, he was waiting on it. It was number 1, I believe.
Which that'd be Saul Ball.
No.
No, I knew who charged. I was saying who took the charge for Seneca.
Oh, took the charge was 20.
Okay, that's Brendan Crow.
Yeah, Crow took it.
Seneca and Monett tied at 11 here. Risky pass, and that's exactly why. Monett comes away with it. Floater in the lane is up and in for Stevens. As with it for Seneca, Saul Ball. Gets it to Sherwood. Sherwood works through. Oh, that was a walk.
Yeah, he did.
And the ball goes back to Monett. He picked up his pivot foot. Seneca fans are mad, but he did pick up his pivot foot. See what Monett does here to end the quarter. With 3 seconds to go, he's going to pop a contested three, no good. And that will end the first quarter of play. At the end of one, Monett 13, Seneca 11, here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
The Seneca R7 School District is proud to support the student athletes and coaches competing in this game. High school activities help students learn life values such as hard work, dedication, and teamwork. The Seneca R7 School District is honored to serve such a great community and wants to thank all the Indian fans for their great support. The Seneca R7 School District, tradition, pride, class.
Seneca ball to start second quarter play, down by 2. Very interesting first quarter because Monett has the shot advantage, but they are 1 for whatever from three-point land.
They keep jacking it up, and they're going to live and die by the three, Ben. They keep jacking it up, and they can't, they haven't hit anything yet, really.
Yeah. 1 3-pointer made. As it's Seneca ball here to start second quarter action. I don't know what they're waiting for here. And Seneca, like you said, it's a little bit of token pressure here by Monett, Darryl, when they get the ball in, as Sherwood has it, and there's a blocking foul on Hoyt, who just picks up his second. You got 4... and I think it's starters with 2 fouls apiece for Monett.
I don't know. They're not staying in their defensive position. They're not moving their feet. They're playing goofy basketball, Ben. I don't know how you describe it, but
Sherwood with it for Seneca. Swings it back to Mosier. Kicks it in the corner to Yoakum. Yoakum back to Mosier. Mosier swings it down low to Sherwood. Sherwood trying to work through the double team, and he picked up his pivot foot again.
Yeah, he tried a little spin move and didn't spin. Let's put it that way.
So it's Monett basketball. Community Banking and Trust, proudly serving our customers for the past 140 years. Visit their branch at 1102 South Cherokee for all your banking needs. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, proud sponsor. Seneca Indians, tough shot down low. Offensive rebound, putback is no good. But getting fouled on the play is Nesselrode, so he'll go to the free throw line for 2. First team foul on Seneca. It's the second on Saul Ball.
23.
Oh, no, wrong number. It's the second on Mosier. The first free throw is good for Nesselrode. I was going to say, I don't know how Ball could have had 2, but it was the wrong team I was looking at. Second free throw is no good, and Crow with a good box out there for Seneca. As Mosier has it in the back court, gets it in the front court to Crow, to Stedman down low, and he banks it in.
Yep.
Good look there for Seneca to cut the lead back down to 1. Right wing side, Hoyt. Now down in the corner with it is Meeks. He's got 2 fouls. They kick it out. Open 3 is good for Bryce Hoyt, excuse me. To make it 17-13. That was number 1 that hit it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Steal here for Monett. They're going to kick it down low. Left-handed layup is no good, and Mosier was on the ground, and he picks up the foul, which is his 3rd. Second team foul, so he'll check out. Thomas Adkins will check in for him. But 2 free throws are coming here for Jack Stevens.
Monett finally all they've been doing is swinging the ball around the perimeter, trying to shoot threes. They finally hit the guy on the inside, and kicked it out. The inside, the 2-3 zone is the weakness if you collapse the zone. And that's what happened. They got the ball on the inside. Seneca had to collapse, kicked it out to an open.
The first free throw is good. One more coming here for Stevens as Atkins checks in for Seneca and for Mosier. Mosier probably sitting the rest of the first half with those 3 personals. One more here for Nesselrode. Second free throw is good as well. 19-13 for Monett. 6:40 to go here in the opening half of play. Sherwood gets it to Atkins. Atkins near the M in the front court to Stedman. Picks up his dribble. Gets it back to Sherwood. Crow down low. Kicks it back out to Atkins. An open 3, no good. And that's just a case of being taller.
Yeah.
Crow looked like he had a chance at the box out, but Stevens taller. It's on the other end. Shot no good for Hoyt, wanting a foul call and none given. Like the Seneca player went straight up.
That was good defense. Held his ground straight up, didn't come down at him.
Sherwood with it for Seneca. Swings it to Atkins. Atkins going to drive, kick it short corner to Stedman. Back out, top of the key. It's a long 2 for Sherwood, no good. Good ball movement, just couldn't get the result they were looking for. As on the other end, Hoyt, an open 3, no good. Long rebound for Meeks. Kicks it back out. Another 3. That one no good either. But another offensive rebound. Actually, it's on the ground, but now Monett comes away with it. So they drive, kick it out in the corner. And now back top of the key, going to reset things with Ray. Meeks, right wing side, back top of the key, gets a screen set. 15-footer is airballed, and Seneca going to let it go. It's still a 6-point lead for Monett with 5:20 to go here.
Timeout
in the first half. Timeout on the play. You're watching Seneca Indian basketball here on the KNEO, Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Missourians know we've got their back. For 75 years, they've turned to Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance for dependable, personalized life insurance coverage. That's 75 years protecting families and the lives they've built. For small-town values and big-time protection, call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
Looking for a checking account with no hassles and no hidden fees? First Community Bank has you covered with our free checking account. Open yours today with just $50 and enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and access to free bill pay and First Link internet banking. Plus, get a free ATM card and a MasterCard debit card, subject to approval. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
And we welcome you back. 5:20 to go here, opening half of play. Seneca down by 6, only 2 points here in the quarter, but doing a good job of trying to keep themselves in it. It seems like, Daryl, they're getting some open looks. They're just not falling. Atkins had an open 3 that looked online, just wouldn't fall for him, and they've had some other open looks as Seneca gets it in the front court to Yoakum.
Yeah, they've got some.
Kicks it to Sherwood, free throw line. Kicks it, trying to kick it back out.
Yeah.
The ball stolen by Monett. Going up, and the bucket is good for Hoyt as it was pushed in the back. And his third team foul on Seneca as Atkins picks up his first. And he checks out, and Saul Ball checks back in. Now, Seneca seems like they're able to break this press here with Yoakum, able to get it in the front court, but
it's not a
as the free throw's good.
It's not like the press where you're trying to your best to steal it. It's like you're just trying to get them to force them to make a bad pass.
And so far, for the most part, Seneca hasn't done that. There's Crow with it for Seneca in the backcourt. Yeah. Gets it to Stedman in the front court. Stedman going to drive, gets it poked from behind. It will stay Seneca basketball. It was tied at 11. Mm-hmm. I think it was 15-13, so I think this is a 7-0 run here.
Yeah, something like that. It just
Seneca gets it into Yoakum. Yoakum, top of the key, gets it to Sherwood. This has been Seneca's problem all year long, Daryl, is, and this is just the learning curve, is you have these scoreless droughts that you can't have if you want to compete in some of these games.
Right. Look like Monett's like in a 3-2 zone. Guy come up on the top.
Sherwood swings it to Ball.
The middle of it, you should get the ball in the middle and collapse the zone, be able to kick it out, find somebody open. There it is.
Crow going to work down low, and he is able to get the shot to fall. He's got 6.
Yeah, got his way through there.
That breaks the 7-0 run here for Monett. Monett has Hoyt with it. Hoyt has done most of the damage here for the Cubs, especially in the second quarter. He's got all 6 points here in the quarter.
Oh, my.
As the three-pointer is good for Hoyt.
That's from downtown, Ben. 10 feet behind the three-point line.
Seneca gets it into Crow. Gets it back to Ball. Ball picks up his dribble, back to Crow. Got to get it across the timeline, and they're able to with Sherwood. Now you got numbers. Good move by Sherwood. Can't get it to fall, but he gets fouled, so he'll go to the free throw line. And Darryl, you saw what he did there. He maneuvered himself to not take the charge.
Yeah, he just moved himself over a little bit. But the biggest thing is that they put Crow in the back, who's not that fast a player. He's an inside player. They put Crow handling the ball. He's a good handler, good passer. They put Sherwood in the middle of that zone.
First free throw is no good. One more coming.
They put Sherwood in the middle of the zone where they can get the ball to Sherwood. Then they got a 3-on-2 break, and that's what they're trying to do right here.
So here comes the second free throw. That one's short as well, but he gets his own offensive rebound.
And no box out.
And he banks it in.
Got it the hard way.
Got the lead back to 8. On the other end, Monett drives, kicks it back out to Hoyt. Top of the key with it now is Gates. And a steal by Sherwood. You got a 2-on-1. Sherwood drives, and it's blocked out of bounds. It'll stay Seneca basketball, though, as Alex Meeks comes in for Monett.
Meeks got 2 fouls.
Yes.
3 minutes to go in the game, or 3 minutes go in the half. Putting him back in.
Sherwood gets it into Yoakum. Well, tries to get it into Yoakum, and it's stolen. On the other end, the shot blocked from behind, but nobody boxed out down low. Another shot no good, and now Meeks is fouled on the way up. It's the 4th team foul, but I think they're going to say he was in the act of shooting anyways. As Crow picks up his first. Meeks 0 for 3 from the free throw line here today. The first one's good. Guess that's the reverse jinx.
There you go, the reverse jinx.
Seneca set to bring in Adkins and McKinney as the second free throw's no good. And a good box out that time by Sherwood, Darryl.
Well, Sherwood came
and
down
a cheap foul by Monett. 3rd team foul. Who is it on?
Number 1.
It's on Hoyt, and that's his third. That's a big one to pick up with the cheap one there.
You don't need that cheap foul right out there in the half court. I mean, what are you trying to do at half court? Nothing.
He is one. There are 4 others with 2, and now he has 3.
But we'll take it. 2-3 zone here.
As Adkins with it. Swings it to Sherwood. Sherwood swings it to McKinney. Down low in the post to Stedman. Trying to go further down low to Crow.
Yeah.
Is now on the other end driving, and the bank shot is up and in for Stevens. Seneca gets it into Crow.
You need to keep this below 10, Ben.
Adkins in the front court. Nice pass. Right-handed layup up and in.
There you go. Good look.
For McKinney. Excellent look out of the press there for Seneca.
Yeah, like I say, they can pass the ball through the press.
You can just see some of the growth from that Neosho game to even here today, Darryl. As a left corner 3 is no good. The rebound goes to Monett, though. They swing it around. Back out top of the key to Gates. Now short corner, reverse layup is up and in for Alex Meeks. That's a tough one for Seneca as they get it into McKinney. Now back to Sherwood. Sherwood in the front court, trying to get it to McKinney, and the ball is stolen away.
Poked away.
Meeks kicks it back out. Driving baseline, reverse layup is up and in. As that's the second time they've used the reverse layup there, has Monett. Adkins with it for Seneca. Stevens on the front court to Stedman. Stedman gets it to Sherwood. Free throw line jumper, no good. And the rebound goes to Monett. Gets it in the front court. A long two, no good, and a rebound to Sherwood for Seneca.
Not sure what that was, Ben.
As Adkins with it for Seneca. Gets it to Sherwood. Swings it to McKinney. And a cross-court steal for Monett. Driving baseline. Call a foul on Sherwood. Sherwood picks up his first. Team's fifth. 2 free throws. I believe it's for Alex Meeks. All right. It might be Jack Stevens going to the line.
13.
Yeah.
Yep.
Too many turnovers if you're Seneca, but that's some of the growing pains that you're going to see with a whole bunch of freshmen and sophomores playing here, Daryl.
Long passes usually don't get it done, Ben.
As McKinney checks out for Seneca, and I think
23.
Mosier checks in for Seneca.
Yeah, Mosier's got, 2 fouls?
Yeah, he's got 3.
3.
So he's really got to be careful these final 58 seconds. The free throw's no good. Tipped around, and Stedman comes away with the rebound here for Seneca. Stedman with it, that's Sherwood. Gets it to Adkins, now back to Sherwood. And gets it to Adkins, trying to dump it to Stedman. Kicks it back out. Mosier an open 3, no good. Offensive rebound for Adkins, and that's good.
Nobody box him out.
So Seneca gets a bucket there. See if you can get a stop here if you're the Indians.
Down 12.
Top of the key with it is Stevens.
Can you get a stop? See if you can score again.
Walker, he's playing catch with Stevens. Stevens trying to pick up a fourth for Mosier. 3-pointer no good. And a foul on Monett because they just shoved Crow out of the way, 44. And Tolles will pick up his third. That's the team's fourth. So no free throws are coming, but Daryl, that's a stop for you.
That's a stop. You need that.
As in for Monett is Nesselrode. See if you can get a shot here if you're Seneca. Hit a 3 to end the half.
Hit a shot to end the half. Let's do that.
Crow to inbound. Gets it into Sherwood. 3/4 heave is no good to end the first half of play. As at the end of the first half, it is Monett 33 and Seneca 21. Take a timeout. Come back with halftime show sponsored by Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. For this break on the KNO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4646 4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is better health, better you.
Huddle Springs Church of Christ is bringing you today's ball game. They're a family-friendly church located just a few miles outside Seneca at 19306 Huddle Springs Road. With Sunday morning and evening worship services as well as midweek services on Wednesdays, check out huddlespringschurchofchrist.org for more information about all the classes and fellowships they offer throughout the week. Huddle Springs Church of Christ, where they say, we want to go to heaven with you.
A business impact partner of KNEO is ProLube Tire and Auto Center in Neosho. Serving the area since 2001, they're open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. ProLube Tire and Auto Center offers tire and brake repair, as well as transmission service, front-end alignments, and more. Located at 1406 North Business 49 in Neosho. More information 417-526-4984 or online at proluberepair.com.
A proud backer of the Seneca Indians is Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca. Located at 1101 Cherokee, they are honored to serve the area with traditional service options including church and graveside services. They also have prearranged funeral plans. For more information, the phone number for Funeral Director Mike Steele at Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca is 417-776-2251 or online campbell-biddlecomefh.com.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca, located at 308 Washington, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Proud to support the Seneca Indians.
And we welcome you back. We're here at the halftime show sponsored by Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. A 12-point lead here for Monett at the half. You look at this Seneca team. Jackson Yoakum has 5. Breton Crow has 6 for the Indians, 4 for Stedman, and then a bucket apiece for Derek Sherwood, Blake McKinney, and Thomas Adkins. But, you know, other than the turnovers, Daryl, you know, Seneca has had some good looks that just haven't fallen for them here this evening.
Yeah, they've had some good looks, and they've done a good job. I've got a few offensive rebounds put back. They're trying their best to be in the right spot at the right time and do things correctly. It's tough for them right now, but as long as you're trying to see improvement.
For this Monett team, you have 9 for Bryce Hoyt, 6. That's not right. That's 10 for Jack Stevens. The big thing for this Monett team, other than the fact that they've shot about 23s and made 2 of them, is all the foul trouble they're in.
Yeah, and, look, about half of that is just stupid fouls. Idiot fouls, reaching, slapping in, out here in the middle of the court where, when I was coaching, it's just a worthless foul, not even a hustle foul. It's just like, what are you doing? You got to learn to play the game. You got to let that go. Put ball pressure. Ball pressure is not sitting there slapping at the ball. Ball pressure is being on the kid and making it difficult for him to make the pass, which helps the guys playing off-ball defense. That's where you steal the ball at. But that's what Monett's trouble is. They put this press on and tried to shake Seneca, and if Seneca be just calm and relax, and they can pass the ball through it.
And they've had some plays that they've been able to break the press and look like they might have some open looks, but it's those long passes, and you were saying during a break, that may work in junior high, but once you get to the varsity level, it doesn't work.
They're long and slow, especially passes. You want to run a skip pass over the top of the zone. They can be long and very easy to pick off, and that's what's happened to him a few times.
For Monett, Bryce Hoyt with 3, Camden Tolles with 3. You got three other players with 2. Henry Walker with 2, Brady Ray with 2, and Alex Meeks with 2 for Monett. On the flip side for Seneca, Hayden Mosier with 3 and Blake McKinney with 2. Take a timeout, come back with the second half after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
There is saving power in the cross to transform any life and to change the world.
The cross Billy Graham is talking about is the one upon which Jesus Christ died 2,000 years ago. His death and the resurrection that followed can mean a whole new life for you.
The cross is more than an example. It is more than a system of ethics. It is the mighty act of God's justice and love. God is saying to the whole world, I love you. I'm willing to forgive your sins. God is saying to all of those who are lonely today, behold, I'm with you till the end of the age. God is saying to all of those who are filled with guilt today, your sins are forgiven because of the cross. And there is no way to remove that stain of guilt except by the sacrifice of Christ.
Are you ready to accept God's offer of forgiveness? Or maybe at least learn more about it? Visit us at findpeacewithgod.net from the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
Locally owned, operated, and here for you. Check out the new face of the Neosho Daily News, covering Newton County, highlighting area residents, businesses, school news, sports, and more. Find us on Facebook at Neosho Daily News or call 417-451-1520. Go get 'em, Indians!
Mid-America Specialty Markets of Seneca is a supporter of the Seneca Indians, and they're proud to bring you today's game. They provide insurance services for the four-state area, including home, auto, life, and agribusiness. Located at 910 Washington Avenue in Seneca, they are licensed in Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Kansas. Learn more today at midminsurance.com or call 417-451-9177. Mid-America Specialty Markets. Protecting your business and family is our specialty.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Chapman Sawmill and Hardwood Lumber is located at 17402 Kentucky Road in Neosho. They specialize in custom woodworking, wide plank flooring, and custom sawing. They make headboards, dining tables, coffee tables, and even stairs for a staircase. For more information and see some of their work and get pricing, call 417-438-5507.
And we welcome you back as we get set for second half action here. Seneca down 33-21. As I believe it will be Monett basketball here to start second half play. And, it's just growing experiences for the Seneca team throughout the year. And you can even see the growth, Daryl. And, it was before Christmas when we saw them versus Neosho, and you can see the growth from even Christmas time to where they are now. It's just something that you get, throughout the year. You're going to see that.
It'll get a little bit more and more.
It's Monett basketball here to start second half play. Going right to left in the home white uniforms.
Down 12, Ben. Now let's see if we can't, in this third quarter, cut this to 10. Below 10.
Hoyt out there with 3 fouls. Meeks out there with 2. As Hoyt's 3 is, nope, that's not Hoyt. That's Stevens.
Yeah.
He had 10 to lead Monett in the first half.
Yeah, they went inside, outside. They got the ball in the center of that zone and collapsed it and kicked it back out to an open shot.
Mosier to inbound for Seneca, gets it into Sherwood. As it looks like it's still a 2-3 zone here, Daryl.
Yeah, it is.
Mosier gets it back to Sherwood. Picks up his dribble, back to Mosier. Now to Sherwood, left wing. They're trying to get to that short corner down low to Crow, and the ball was stolen away.
Feeling long arms through there.
Hoyt going to pop a three, and that's no good. Crow somehow comes out with the rebound there. Strong rebound for Crow, able to get it to Mosier in the front court. Pops the jumper, no good, and the rebound goes to Stevens for Monett. Hoyt back to Stevens, left wing side to Ray. He's going to pop a three, and that's good. And they were having trouble hitting threes in the first half. They start hitting threes here in the second half. This one is going to get away from Seneca very quickly. Timeout with 6:53 to go in the third quarter on the KNEO Sports Network.
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is Better Health, Better You.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians.
All of a sudden, it's an 18-point lead here for Monett with 6:53 to go here in the third quarter. 6-0 run to start the quarter here for the Cubs. Mosier in the backcourt, in the front court to McKinney. He's trying to swing it back to Crow, and it's tipped around, and Monett comes away with it. Left corner, dumps it down low to Meeks. Meeks gets double-teamed. Kicks it back out in the right corner. Hoyt, an open three, no good, and the rebound to Crow.
Telling you what, they are three happy.
Sherwood with it in the front court for Seneca. Works it to Yoakum. Yoakum had the first five for Seneca. Hasn't really tried to score since that time.
I don't know if he's had very good open looks. He'll have one here.
That three, no good. Crow fights for the offensive rebound. Unfortunately, it went to Monett. Hoyt in the front court, kicks it in the corner. Work it back around to Hoyt, top of the key, drives the lane. Person wasn't expecting the pass, and Sherwood saved it, but he saved it off the foot of Yoakum.
Yeah.
As in for Seneca, Thomas Atkins and Lyndon Stedman. In for McKinney and Mosier. Triggering it in left baseline is Hoyt. Top of the key, Ray. Back corner, Hoyt, an open three, and that's good. That's not Hoyt. That's Jack Stevens. All of their points are three-pointers here for Monett. Sherwood to inbound. Gets it in to Atkins. It was stolen by Monett, but they threw it right to Thomas Atkins. And now the ball stolen from behind, but they're going to call a foul on Monett. First team foul on the Cubs.
It's on Stevens, 13.
Which that is his second. New Mac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, ProLu Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, and Prairie Top Chiropractic sponsoring the broadcast here today. Yoakum, right wing side, back to Sherwood. Trying to dump it down low. Atkins with it. Atkins kicks it back out to Yoakum. He pops a three. It rims around and falls out. And a box out for Meeks of Monett. Seneca's had a couple open looks here, Darryl, that just haven't gone in. The foul on the play as Yoakum picks up the foul. First team foul. Yoakum picks up his first. 2 free throws coming for Hoyt. Mid-America Specialty Markets, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, Cedar Lane Farm and Garden, and Chapman Sawmill and Hardwood Lumber all sponsoring the broadcast as the first free throw is no good as ball in for Yoakum for the Indians. One more coming. The second free throw is up, and that one is good. So Hoyt now in double figures with 10 points. As I think I heard them say Tucker Gates checked in for Monett. Seneca gets it in to Ball. Now to Sherwood. Back to Crow. Crow gets it across the timeline. Picks up his dribble. Kicks it in the corner to Adkins. Back to Ball, top of the key. Works it left wing to Sherwood. Back to Ball, right wing, Adkins. Ball decides not to shoot the three. Adkins going to drive the lane, dump it down low to Crow.
Oh, they leave him alone.
Good job by Crow, just couldn't finish.
Got it there.
Excellent look, just unable to finish. It's on the other end, driving, kicking out in the corner. Open three is missed long, but those sometimes lead to long. Rebound shot partially blocked a couple different times. Still no good. Meeks has about a fourth opportunity, and it's up and in. That's just the size differential there.
Size and strength.
Crow with it, gets it to Ball in the front court to Sherwood. Sherwood gets it to Atkins, does a good job of letting him fly by. Can't get the shot to fall, though, and the rebound to Monett. Seneca still yet to score here in the quarter, and they've had a lot of open looks. Meeks drives baseline, kicks it out, works it around. Ray drives his little floater in the lane, up and in. That's Stevens, excuse me.
Yep.
This is a 14-0 run to start the quarter. Stedman kicks it back. Open three is short. Adkins fought for the rebound, and it goes out of bounds. As Mosier and McKinney back in for Seneca. But, you know, if you're Seneca, I don't think you can complain too much because they've had open looks.
They've had some open shots.
Just
got the ball down inside, just can't score yet.
Evan at the News wish the Seneca Indians good luck. It's a 14-0 start to the quarter here for Monett. Seneca unable to score so far. Reverse layup up and in for Meeks. Count the bucket and the foul. Second team foul on Seneca. It's amazing what making a couple threes will do for you.
Mm-hmm. Perks everyone up, doesn't it?
As McKinney picks up his third, team second.
Was it seven? Could be. Was it a 17-0 run?
Yeah. 50-21 your score with 3:15 to go here in the third quarter. Mosier gets it across the timeline. Ball back to Mosier. Mosier, Ball with it now, back to Mosier near the timeline. Dumps it down low to Crow. Kicks it back out to Mosier. That's Sherwood. Back out Mosier, and the ball is stolen by Walker. Walker going to go up, right-handed layup too strong, and then it's out of bounds off of Monett. If you'd like to help us broadcasting Seneca Indian High School sports, or you could use another sponsor, please contact Canio Radio at 417-451-5636. Go to canio.org and let us know what you would like us to work together so we can always bring you Seneca Indian sporting events. Thank you. 2:30 to go as Mosier tries to bank it in, is unsuccessful, and the rebound goes to Stevens. On the other end, reverse layup, no good, but Mosier picks up number 4. They like that reverse layup.
Mm-hmm. They got a few of them to go early, and
2:22 to go here. The third quarter as the first free throw is good. He was struggling to start, but he has made 3 of his last 4 after starting 0 for 3. The second free throw is good as well.
Rolled all over.
As the Camden Tolles checks in for Monett. And it looks like Eli Hildebrand also checked in. 2:21 to go here in the third quarter. Seneca yet to score here in the quarter, but it's not thanks to not having some open looks. They've just been unsuccessful as Sherwood drives, can't get it. Crow, an offensive rebound. He goes back up strong and gets it to fall. And Daryl, he's been a bright spot for this Seneca team.
Well, he is. He's a bigger body down inside, but he's also got good hands.
And he is only a freshman as well. It's Monett with the basketball. Works at left wing side, back to the right wing, right corner, Hildebrand, an open three, and that's good. Talk about a rainbow shot there.
Oh, that almost brought rain.
With 1:30 to go, which we need the rain, so
yes,
I don't think any of us would complain. Yoakum with it for Seneca. Works it to Sherwood, now Mosier. Sherwood back to Mosier. Mosier going to pop a three, no good. Hildebrand the rebound. He's got Walker. Does a good job of taking a dribble and getting the bucket to fall. He did the smart thing there, Daryl, of taking a dribble because as in the lane and it falls in for Stedman. But he did the smart thing there because if he didn't take a dribble, he would have walked. Did Walker.
Yeah. Well, he stopped and let the defense go by.
This free throw line, Walker kicks it out to Hildebrand. Back to the right wing side with Gates. Now back to Ray. Now down low in the post, work it back around. Right wing three, short, but an offensive rebound for Gates. Walker down low, and they call an offensive foul on Monett. Second team foul. Crow has ended up on the ground a lot, but he's been in good position.
Well, that's the main thing right there, Ben, is in good position.
As Walker picks up his third personal.
Everybody thinks you got to jump up and get that. Go ahead, Ben.
Sponsors here today, People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministry, Seneca School District, Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank and Trust, Four State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, Neosho Chamber of Commerce, Hottle Springs Church of Christ, and CareNet Pregnancy Center as Monett stalled the ball, missed a couple of shots, and now Seneca's got it back. It's in the front court with it is Sherwood. Sherwood does a good job of maneuvering around, misses the short shot. Now Monett has a chance and does not get a shot off. To end the third quarter of play, at the end of three, Monett 57 and Seneca 25.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca, located at 308 Washington, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Proud to support the Seneca Indians.
And we welcome you back as we get set for fourth quarter action here. Running clock here in the fourth quarter, unless Seneca can get it under 30. They had not reset the clock, so that was a very fast 8 minutes, Daryl.
Yeah.
So it's Seneca ball here to start fourth quarter play. So I believe that's Adkins with it. Adkins in the left corner. I can't tell who that is. That's Stedman. And Ball saved it, but he saved it, unfortunately, to Hildebrand of Monett. That's one where you go, all right, no one's around. Maybe I just stay out of bounds.
Well, if you're going to save it back, way back in the court.
Yeah. Right corner, Stedman with it. Picks up his dribble. Gets it back to Adkins. Now to McKinney. The left wing to Yoakum. Down low to McKinney. That's a tough shot. I mean, it was a good shot, just a little bit strong. Monett comes away with it. So they have it with Hoyt. Left wing to Hildebrand. Seneca here in a 2-3 zone. Get it down low in the post. Shot no good. Rebound to Yoakum for Seneca. As here you're going to see that big Darrell and Perry Aselton next dead ball. Ball does a good job of stopping and popping, but can't get the finish. He did everything right except get a bucket there.
He got there and got the shot off.
It's Hoyt with it for Monett. Now to Hildebrand. Gates back to Hoyt in the corner. Down low to Cutts. Back to Hildebrand. Kicks it back out to Gates. Now to Hildebrand, top of the key. Hoyt down low in the post to Tolles. Back to Hoyt. Kicks it back out. Right wing as Hoyt and Gates play catch. Gates going to pop a three, and that's good. So Gates gets his name in the score sheet. 6 minutes to go here in the contest. Seneca drives with Atkins, kicks it out in the corner to McKinney. McKinney back out top of the key to Ball. Now to Yoakum, right wing side. Back out to McKinney. Right wing to Adkins. Back out to Ball. Yoakum now with it, left wing side. Back to Stedman. Stedman going to drive. Kicks it out. That's Adkins for three, and that's good. No, that was McKinney. I was right. Excuse me, I apologize. I do know these players, I promise. 5:20 to go in the contest. Hoyt swings it to Hildebrand. Kicks it back around. Gates drives. Little floater in the lane, no good. And Yoakum the rebound. Gets it to Ball. In the front court to Adkins. Adkins gets double teamed. He gets triple teamed. Somebody else would be open. And they call a jump ball, and the possession arrow goes to Monett as Mosier in for Seneca, as well as, I don't have a 30 on my roster. Stone Euler is number 30. So he checks in for Seneca. As Perry Aselton and I think Walker was the other one that checked in for Monett. With 4:30 and counting to go here. It's down low in the post. Aselton kicks it back out to Hildebrand. Hildebrand, and a nice read there by Mosier to get the steal, Darrell.
Yes. Backside help.
On the other end, Stedman kicks it back out. Euler going to pop a three, misses it long. Walker the rebound here for Monett. As now Gates with it for the Cubs. Keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com. It's KNEO Radio. Follow us on X at KNEO 917 Sports. Seneca boys at home on Thursday against Liberals. The shot in the lane is up and in for Hildebrand. Community Bank and Trust, proudly serving our customers for the past 140 years. Visit their branch at 1102 South Cherokee for all your banking needs. Ever FDIC, equal housing lender, proud sponsor of the Seneca Indians. Stedman with it for Seneca. Kicks it back out to Yoakum. As everyone at the Neosho Daily News, as the three is good.
15.
As Atkins hits the three-point field goal for Seneca. As Yoakum checks out while we have a moment. I want to thank our sponsors, Newmac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, Prolube Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, Prairie Top Chiropractic, Mid-America Specialty Markets, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, Cedar Lane Farm and Garden, Chapman Sawmill, and Hardwood Lumber. 2:50 to go here in regulation time. Walker with it for Monett.
Seneca going man-to-man here.
Gets it to Coots. Now in the lane, Gates kicks it out to Coots. Coots drives, bank shot no good. Euler fights for it, and it goes to Adkins. Adkins going to drive. Left-handed layup is no good. but he'll go to the free throw line for 2. First team foul on Monett in the quarter with 2:20 to go. The first on Tucker Gates. Other sponsors here today: People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministries, Seneca School District. As the first free throw is good for Adkins, one more coming. Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank and Trust, 4-State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, Auto Springs Church of Christ, and CareNet. Second free throw is no good. Hustle play for Seneca. Unfortunately, couldn't get the ball, and the ball goes to Monett. Is down low. Hazelton gets double teamed, and he's able to kick it back out. And you have a size mismatch down low if you can get it to Hazelton. Able to get it to him down low, and he gets the bucket to fall. He is a senior, and he gets his first points of the night. And, I mean, you could see that one coming a mile away, Daryl.
Yeah.
Stedman, Hazelton 6'6", probably pushing 300 pounds, as the three-pointer is good for Adkins. Probably pushing 300 pounds. And you have Lyndon Stedman, who's 5'11", trying to guard him.
Yeah, the kid from Monett, what's his name?
Perry Hazelton.
Hazelton, his right leg weighs as much as Stedman does.
As they drive the lane, right-handed layup is up and in for Hildebrand. So we are under a minute to go here. And a jump ball possession will keep it with Seneca. As ball will inbound. Gets it into Mosier. Mosier kicks it out to Stedman. Stedman kicks it back to Euler. Top of the key to ball, now to Mosier in the left corner. Three-pointer is no good for Kyler Hurley. He checked in. And I don't think Monett is going to bother taking a shot here.
I wouldn't think.
Looks like 68-35 is going to be your final score here this evening. Seneca falls to 0-9. Monett improves to 5-6 on the season. We will take a quick 1-minute timeout, come back, wrap it up after this. KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
The Seneca R7 School District is proud to support the student athletes and coaches competing in this game. High school activities help students learn life values such as hard work, dedication, and teamwork. The Seneca R7 School District is honored to serve such a great community and wants to thank all the Indian fans for their great support. The Seneca R7 School District, tradition, pride, class.
And we welcome you back for the final time. The post-game show sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District. Seneca falls here this evening, but a lot of good things that you saw from this young team. That you even saw some of the improvement from game 1 that we saw to tonight, which was about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, there's good. The bright spot today was Crow down inside. I mean, he's good position. He's a smart kid. He plays smart with his feet. He's got good feet. And he's staying in good position. So that was good to see. And, Atkins hit a few threes there at the end. He got hot a little bit. But,
yeah,
it was you can see some improvement.
Atkins finished with 9, Crow with 8 for Seneca. Seneca will look Thursday night, more improvement against Liberal, and then Friday against Diamond as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of games to come up. So they can, have an opportunity maybe to win a basketball game this year, maybe win a few games this year. But most of the thing is just get the improvement going.
And the thing for Monett there to start the third quarter, they finally hit some threes to allow some distance. 18 for Jack Stevens, 12 for for Alex Meeks and 10 for Bryce Hoyt.
Yeah, I mean, it's just first half wasn't too bad, and then the Monett come out and hit the threes, right at the start of the third quarter, and Seneca goes on a run with Keene score.
Yeah, that was the other thing is, it took Seneca about 8-minute quarters. It took them about 6 minutes to get any points, and by that point, it was about a 15-0 run for Monett to really get the game away from it. And credit to Monett, but at the same point, Seneca had some open looks. They just wouldn't fall.
Yeah, they had some open looks. They got the ball down inside, had some good looks. Like you said, they just don't fall. Sometimes they fall and sometimes they don't.
That will do it for us here this evening. Seneca falls 68-35. We will be back on Thursday night as Seneca faces Liberal. You unplugged me as well. As Seneca falls here this evening by a final score of 68-35, the final score. Like we said, Seneca will play Liberal on Thursday night. That should be a 7:30 tip-off, about 7:10 airtime. That will do it for us here this evening. For Coach Darryl Harbaugh, Ben Wolcott saying so long here from Monett. Thank you for watching and supporting Seneca High School basketball here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.